We're getting so much email these days. So many of you are writing in. By the way, you should check out our website because it's been totally redesigned. Everybody says that. And many people do redesign their websites, but we really did. Everything from linking you to the ability to hear our show live to information about stuff we're doing. We make it easy to send an email into us. Just go to blowmeuptom.com. For a while, we were kind of upgrading and working on it, and now, well, it's completely different. If you go there right now, blowmeuptom.com. That's what Mike did. Mike wrote in from Los Angeles, and he says, "Hey, Tom, let me say, first of all, that up until 2 months ago, I did not know who you were. I live in Los Angeles. I mainly listen to music or sports radio." Oh, you're the one. "For the last 6 months, I've been dating a real nice young lady. She is currently 34 years old. She is very pretty, but she is grossly overweight." "You have such a nice face. If only you weren't such a big fat tub of lard." No one ever finishes that sentence. "You have such a beautiful face. If only you'd get on the treadmill." Oh, baby. Guess what? He says she's more than 300 pounds. Wow! 2 months ago, my girlfriend, who has been a listener of your show, I guess for a while, turned me on to your radio show. And I've been hooked ever since. That wasn't smart on her part. Why? Because now Mike says, after listening to your show, I have come to the conclusion that I am not feeling this relationship anymore. Here is what brought me to this conclusion. Because she is so big, we can only have sex in one position. I hop on and hop off. I say it would last about 5 minutes. Last weekend, I have to say, I met my ex-girlfriend. And we had freaky circus sex for about 2 hours. My ex is 5'3", about 110 pounds. In the beginning, I told my current girlfriend that I would pay for her gym membership. I did that for a month. What's that, $12 at Bally's? Yeah. I now feel that if she is not taking losing weight seriously, she should just get out. My girlfriend knows a lot about eating. She can point out every restaurant in town. I'm starting to get turned off. I find myself constantly looking at other smaller women. Fortunately, she also has a heart of gold, and she's very good to me. She's also a woman of color. I want to say this. You really got me to thinking about my own self-worth. I am self-employed, and I know that I have not been working hard enough. Well, that's because when you look into the eyes of your girlfriend, you're seeing somebody who weighs 300 pounds! That's how you know you haven't been working hard enough. You're absolutely right. That's how you know. If you look across the kitchen table in the morning while you're having coffee and you don't see a hot chick in a sexy bathrobe, you're not working hard enough. You're not. If your wife or girlfriend is over 200 pounds, you're not working hard enough. You're not. That, or you have very low self-esteem and you need to do something about it. He goes on to say, thanks to you, I have taken a different approach to my situation. I like having sex. Now I don't need Viagra or any other stimulant to get the job done. I will be going after the hot chicks from now on. You may recall recently we had a show about ED, erectile dysfunction. And I announced the completely organic cure for ED. You don't need pills. I announced on the air, as you may recall, not long ago, that the cure for ED is YG. Young girls. Or TG. Thin girls. And, of course, HG. Hot girls. You no longer need to take Viagra if you take any of these substances. You'll be fine. The dysfunction will go away. That's what he's referring to here. The person you are with is a reflection of how hard you work and how high your own self-esteem is. There's no two ways about it. If you're looking at someone who's a slob, if you're looking at someone who doesn't choose to be sexy, if you're looking at somebody who wears sweatpants all the time, if you're looking at somebody who's a big fat tub of lard, you, my friend, are not getting the job done. Could you do better than that? Then why don't you? I'm just trying to give you a little encouragement here. Now, do you think Mike is unreasonable, the guy who wrote the email? Do you think he's unreasonable? She's over 300 pounds. I think you're with the person you deserve, by the way, because you chose them. You chose them usually because it's based on your belief that you couldn't do any better than what you have. So you got what you deserve. If you can do better, why don't you do better? Am I wrong?
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM.
I don't like you.
Why not?
Because I'm listening to you.
The Tom Leykis Show.
The Tom Leykis Show at 1-800-5800-TOM. Maria on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm sorry, I'm so nervous. You know, I wanted to say I'm not a first-time caller, and I'm an OO listener.
You're a what? Oh, you're an what? A OO listener?
I'm an on and off listener.
Oh, on and off. You said OO. I thought you were listening since the year 2000. I didn't know what you meant.
No, I'm sorry. I thought I was clever thinking up something funny.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, I just had a question for you.
Yes?
I'm sorry, I'm really nervous, but I just want to know, how can I keep on looking hot as I get older?
Well,
I don't want to be fat.
Well, one way is not get fat.
I'm paranoid of getting fat. Okay.
Another way is to dress appropriately for your age.
Okay.
You don't look like big fat Mariah Carey walking around in outfits that look like they belong on a 17-year-old.
No, that's gross.
By the way, she's getting fatter and fatter. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, and she wears shorter and shorter shorts, and I think it's really ugly.
Yeah, I mean, she's really starting to look preposterous.
You know, I feel really bad for her because I know she's in the public eye all the time, but at the same time, you kind of have to, like, step back and look in the mirror and say, I am getting fatter, I should wear...
Well, like, when she looks in the mirror, she has to step back because she can't see the whole thing if she doesn't step back.
How do you feel about, like, either not liposuction, but, like, maybe get your mouth wired shut?
How about you just stop eating so much?
I know. I only do it, like, maybe 3 or 4 days out of the month where I eat like a pig.
Yeah, but what do you do the rest of the time? You're in Seattle. Do you do that Starbucks thing? I'll just have a scone.
No, God,
I'll just have some crumble cake.
Americanos with no cream and no sugar because it's the sugar that gets you fat.
Well, that's one of the things that gets you fat.
Yeah, and I have lots of sex, so I think that's supposed to help, right?
Well, it does. Well, you got to keep that up.
Okay.
What do you look like?
I don't know, kind of I don't know. I guess some people think I look like maybe I'm Spanish. I don't know what you mean, like a celebrity type.
No, just to your general appearance. What do you look like?
I guess I'm okay looking. Brown, blondish hair, shoulder length.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like a size 2 or 4.
Okay.
I don't know. Kind of tan skin.
Uh-huh. Kind of tan? Is that from being tan, or is that from being ethnic in some way?
Maybe half and half. A little ethnic, a little like self-tanner.
Let's see. What kind of ethnicity are we talking about?
Mediterranean.
Mediterranean, somewhere in the Mediterranean.
That's all I know. That's all my mama says. So
That's it.
That's all she says. Either I'm not her complete biological daughter, or I don't know. She just says Portuguese or Mediterranean.
Or something like
yeah.
She doesn't know. She was backpacking through Europe and
yeah, or it was the milkman.
Something happened. One thing led to another.
I can't believe I'm talking to you. I listen to you, and then I get so mad at you, and I turn you off, and I swear to God, every day I'm listening to you again, because I feel like you hate women, but I swear to God, I want to meet you the next time you come to Seattle.
I know. You want my handprint on your ass, dear. You know you do.
I think I'm going to get your name tattooed on my ass, Tom.
Really?
Yes. No, I want to come see you next time you come to Seattle.
All right. Would you say that there is some kind of sexual tension here?
I think you're right about a lot of stuff, but at the same time, I feel like I'm sometimes like a man trapped in a woman's body.
Oh.
Because I can understand the things you say, but I'm also not like a lot of the women that call.
Well, I understand that. Of course, most women say that.
No. I'm not needy. I make my own money. I am married, but I make my own money. I'm a hard worker.
Right.
And I'm very laid back and funny, and nothing hardly ever gets me mad. Jealous, that's it.
Do you have a nice set of knockers?
Yes.
Really?
But I paid for those myself, too.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I did.
Am I going to get to see those?
Yeah, next time you're in Seattle. I think I'm going to get my nerve and come see you.
Really?
Yes. My mom doesn't like you, and that's the only reason why I haven't come and seen you yet, but that's okay because I'm a grown woman now. So
that's how you know it's good.
I think so. I do. I think so.
Everything bad you do, your mom said was no good for you. You love it.
I do. Yeah. I love being bad.
See, I'm the guy your mother warned you about.
Yeah, you are.
Literally.
I don't like getting in trouble, but I like being bad.
Yeah, I know you do.
But I know I'm not interesting enough to be on the show right now, so...
You feel you're bad just talking to me right now.
God, you're so sexy on the phone. I can't believe I'm actually talking to you.
Look at you. Wow.
I think I might be playing right now.
No, really? Look at you. Wow.
And it has nothing to do because you're famous or you have money and you think that's why women like you. I think, for me, it's your voice.
Is that what it is?
You could be retarded, but with your voice, you're really sexy.
I've never met a retarded guy with a voice like mine.
No, that's true. It'd be that's a little more stuttery. I guess you're retarded.
Thank you for tuning into the Forrest Gump Show.
Thank you so much for having me on. I am very honored.
Well, thank you, Maria.
Well, I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday.
Sounds like you're having one already. Oh. 1-800-5800-TOM. It's Ralph on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, Tom, how you doing? I was listening to you just earlier about talking about 300-pound chick in one of your emails and stuff, and the guy he went out and had 2 hours of wild monkey sex with his girlfriend. Well, I just wanted to tell you, I was married for about 7 or 8 years, and when we first got married, my wife had a nice butt, man, and then it just went... She's got a pooper now that just you would not even believe. But the thing is I went to a meeting once, and there was a 20-year-old girl sitting across the table from me, staring me down, man. She was just checking me out, and she moved right over, asked me if I was married, asked me if I had kids and all this stuff and everything, and I'm like, yeah. She wouldn't leave me alone, so she's like, can I have a ride home? I said, sure, I figured I'd give her a ride home. Well, I never knew this would snowball. I'm 47 years old, and I got a 20-year-old hot chick. What was those things you said earlier? The TG, the...
Oh, yeah. HG, YG,
yeah,
TG. Yes, all of those are cures for ED.
I've got all of those. all in one package. It was just unbelievable. And she's stuck on me like you would not believe. We've been together for 3 years.
So have you needed any Viagra or Cialis since you met her?
No way, man.
Isn't that amazing? No one ever has any ED when they're with a HC.
No, it's amazing, man. I listen to your show every day on the way home from work, and after I heard that story about the 300-pound chick, I got to thinking about my marriage and how she went from fine to a blimp, and I just went, you know what, this is too much, you know? So I dumped her. She's gone.
Really? How did she feel when you dumped her? Did you tell her why?
No.
You didn't tell her?
Nah. Excuse me, but no, I didn't tell her. I didn't want to tell her. I mean, she already had her own suspicions, but I mean, we weren't even together until after my wife left me. I was true blue until she split. But then, you know, then it was on. And it was just, like you said, wild monkey climbing the poles and everything. She could be on a stage, if you ask me, you know, but she doesn't want to do that. But
wow. She'd do a little pole dancing right there for you.
And she does pole dancing for me every night.
I'll bet she does. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. It's Steve on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hello, Tom.
Hello, Steve.
How are you doing, sir?
Do you care, Steve?
I really care.
I'm doing great.
I've got a really good story to tell you guys if you got the second.
I'm sure I do.
All right. I am IE native and Inland Empire, and I now go to Cal State University, and she's now an ex-girlfriend, which I'm so glad, because I used to be a chubby, fat guy myself. I'm 5'6", Italian, and I was about 215 a couple of years ago, and my chick ended up telling me, you know, I love you, I want you to marry you, but my family background is of high political cashage, money, and don't want to get into that, but make a long story short, she gave me the ultimatum. You need to marry me, blah, 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 blah. I need you to have your kid right away. And my father was a very wise man. He told me that you need to go get your education on, move away from the house, soak your royal oats out of here, get out of here, go, move away, which I have. And now I am in IE, going to Cal State San Bernardino University, and believe me, I'm 28 years old. Now I'm still 5'6", you know, I'm still short, but I now weigh 170, 175 pounds, and I'm getting more ass than a toilet seat after I dumped her. And I've committed myself to, you know what, quit eating all the Italian, all the Chinese, and all the chicken, and all the cheeseburgers and the fast food crap. And I've made myself eat a lot more healthier, changed my lifestyle, and believe me, now I'm a much happier guy. My parents, my family loves me, and dude, I can't bat them away. The fine 10s, and my girl, when I was a chubby guy, she was an 8.5 out of 9, an LA 9. Now that was only because of of our family money. So it's just unbelievable what you will do, to get a hot chick. And once I knew I had a hot chick, I said, dude, all right, she's giving me ultimatums. How do I know she ain't, effing around on other guys?
That's right.
But here's the killer deal. Now that, I've had other people kind of tell me, hey, bro, you got to change your lifestyle. You're a little chubby yourself, but the reason you're getting punani is because of your pops' money. Now, I know that is true, and I kind of just rode the punani train all the way in and out of L.A. and, all those Thousand Oaks and all those lovely areas where the 9s and the 10s live, and I didn't care. But now that I'm trying to get punani on my own level, without my family money, dude, I'm on cloud number 10.
Love that.
Now, I just wanted to kind of comment on that whole dude with how he should feel, whether she's, it doesn't matter, ethnicity, black, white, Hispanic, Italian, whatever. If that guy, Mike, stepped up to the plate and he walked away from that blubber chick, bro, then that man is about to see the grass is totally greener on the other side.
That's right. That's exactly right. Look, if you're with a chick who's 300-plus pounds, it's time to either get a better job or look at yourself in the mirror and say, I'm better than this.
If you can't see the big screen TV that's 95 inches behind that lard butt, then it's time to move on.
You are right about that.
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM. 1-800-5800-866.
If your boyfriend makes $28,000 a year, you are hideous.
The Tom Leykis Show.
From Los Angeles, it's the Tom Leykis Show at 1-800-5800-TOM. Boys Night Out is coming to Seattle. We are a little more than 2 weeks away. Hey, you've been putting off buying tickets, but you better not put it off for long. Because these tickets have been flying out the door, baby. I'm telling you what. It is 2 weeks from this Friday, September 30th at 8:30 p.m. Boys Night Out. I'm your MC. I'm the producer of this event, and may I tell you, I'm going to say stuff on that stage that not only do I not get away with it on the air, I don't get away with anything on the air in Seattle anymore. They're bleeping the hell out of me. I know. Word gets back. By the way, you can hear our show on FMTalkI.com. They don't bleep that stuff that they bleep in Seattle. If you want to listen online, you can. Listen to us online here. Go to FMTalkI.com. But nonetheless, so all the stuff that I can't say on the air, I will say it on stage on Friday, September 30th at 8:30 p.m. at the world-famous, legendary, historic Paramount Theater. Bobby Slayton is our headliner. We'll have 3 over-the-top comedians who will, they're going to do material that is in keeping with the stuff we believe on this program. And it's all guys. You leave your girlfriend at home, leave the battle axe at home, leave the bitch at home. Will you leave the bitch at home? Or will we have to torture you that night? And we will torture you. Oh, yeah, we'll have eye candy for you to look at, but it is not going to be anything you bring in. You understand? You get the perfect excuse. You tell her that it's for boys only. Guys only. Men only. That's it. Bring your nephews. Maybe it's... We had a guy call in. He's having his son for visitation. It's his visitation weekend. His ex-wife doesn't know he's taking the boy to see Boys Night Out, 12 years old. Bring your nephew, bring your cousins, bring the guys from work, bring your softball team, whatever. Just don't bring any chicks. Friday, September 30th, 8:30 p.m. Tickets at Ticketmaster. You can call this number to get tickets, 206-529-4051. 206-529-4051. You can go to Ticketmaster.com. Or, if you like, just go to blowmeuptom.com. All the details are there. Boys Night Out. Friday, September 30th, 8:30 p.m. at the Paramount Theater in Seattle. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Let's say hello here to Danielle on the Tom Leykis Show.
Hi, Tom.
Hi.
I am calling with a question about, I lost some weight about 6 months ago. I went from 110 pounds down to 100 pounds, and I lost a lot in my boobs and in my butt, and my boyfriend says I look too skinny. Do I get boob implants, or do I try and gain the weight back?
You don't do either.
Oh, why is that?
Because, let's face facts. When you get thinner, your boobs get smaller. That's the way it is.
Yes.
And by the way, you're 22. Why do you need a boyfriend?
Because I don't like to sleep with random strangers.
You don't have to sleep with everybody you date, but you don't need a boyfriend either.
Oh.
Right?
Yes, I do.
What do you need a boyfriend for?
Because I'm 22.
Dear, 22 is too young.
Oh.
What do you do for a living? No, not to date, to have a boyfriend.
Oh.
You can date as many people as you want, but you're too young to have a serious commitment.
Oh, okay.
And now that you've lost all that weight, you can probably get a lot better grade of guy.
Well, I don't know. He says that I'm too skinny. I'm 100 pounds and 5
There, that is not too skinny.
Oh.
It's skinny for Portland. In L.A., it's normal.
Okay.
That's normal.
So 32C is okay.
32C is spectacular.
I don't need to get a boob job.
No.
Or gain weight. Okay.
No. Forget it. If he doesn't like it, believe me, there's plenty of guys out here who'd love to be with a 22-year-old who's 5'6" and 100 pounds with 32C breasts. Are you kidding? I got hands up in the control room right now. I got guys to come over there and take care of you tonight.
I'll come up to L.A. then.
Well, come down to L.A. because you're in Portland.
Oh, yes.
Unless you're in San Diego or something.
No, I'm in Portland.
You're in Portland.
I will come down to L.A. and visit you.
Oh, come on down.
For the advice.
Are you really hot otherwise?
Yes.
Yeah, I know you are. I can tell. Hey, come down here. The boys will take care of you.
Okay.
Yeah, you're laughing, but they will.
I'm sure.
I think you're ready. Listen to you.
Yeah.
You're blushing. You're nervous.
It's true.
You're intrigued.
Yeah.
You don't have to get a boob job. Just come on down.
Okay. Well, thank you.
I'm here to help, Danielle. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Let's say hello to Will on the Tom Leykis Show.
Hey, Tom. What's up, man?
About the ratings and my paycheck, Will.
Wonderful. Mine, too. Hey, I just like to make a comment about that guy who's dating a 300-pound girl.
Yes.
I mean, I'm a real hard-working guy and, good-looking, got a nice car, house, all that stuff. And, I have never had to resort to dating a chick over maybe 120 pounds.
That's right. You deserve better.
You could pick them out.
You've worked for it.
You work for it,
Yes.
I've wound up with definitely a 10, unbelievable chick.
Mm-hmm.
Went against the rules and ended up with a girlfriend.
Uh-huh.
But, hey, it's working out.
Good for you, Will. I'm proud.
So I just wanted to tell that guy that he start working his ass off, and he'll end up with something better than 300.
Sounds good to me, Will. Jason on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, Tom. How you doing?
I'm okay.
Great. Hey, I just had to let you know that I had to give my wife that same kind of an ultimatum. I said, hey, lose the weight or I'm gone. And she lost it.
Really?
Yeah.
So she didn't say, how dare you? That's so sexist of you.
No, when I married her, she was about 120 pounds. We had 3 kids, and I'm like, all right, we're done having kids. Lose the weight, or I'm gone.
Wait, you married her when the two of you had 3 kids? That's when you got married?
No. We've been married now for about 6 years.
Well, you're 26.
Yeah, I know.
What are you doing?
I was in the military. I made a lot of dumb mistakes, and
so you admit it was a dumb mistake marrying your wife?
Oh, yeah. I've said that to my wife.
You told her that?
Oh, yeah. I told her if I had the chance to redo it, I wouldn't get married yet.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, but, I love her to death. She's a great person, and she lost the weight for me, so I guess she loves me, too. So, and I tell you what, when she was a biggin', the sex was just crazy horrible. Really? And now it's like crazy monkey sex again. Great.
I love that.
Oh, yeah, so do I. I mean, all you got to do is talk to your woman, and if she loves you, she'll do it. If she doesn't, dump the bitch. Hey, Tom, can you take me out, Lacey Peterson?
Here you go, Jason. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Eddie on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Tom, my man, how you doing, buddy?
Doing okay, Eddie.
Great. All right, check this out. I got something similar like what your email was saying.
Uh-huh.
It's similar. It's kind of backwards, though. I got a hot fiance, right? How your whole, rules go and everything. She's hot for me.
Right.
Okay. Now I got this other chick I've been dating for, or seeing her for about 4 months.
Seeing her, yeah.
She's still cute, just not as hot, but just treats me better in a sense that, just keeps my ego up, compliments me, tells me, you're hot, you know, I like this about you, you know, just great personality, you know, doesn't care if I'm having drinks and joking and, you know.
Well, that's because she has no choice.
Yeah, see, I was thinking the same thing. You think that's really what it is?
Of course.
You have no choice.
Right.
Okay. So what happens when she gets a choice? What do you mean exactly by that?
Well, I mean, if she were hotter and thinner and better looking, she'd be more of a bitch.
Huh.
She has no choice but to accept you the way you are, because you've accepted her the way she is.
Right. I see. Okay, okay, she's always telling me, yeah, I know she's working out. I know she's working out. You know, she'll call me and, you know, hey, I'm over here at the track, let me call you later, you know, whatever. You know, or so I know she's working there. So what's going to happen when she gets really hot? What do you think's going to happen?
When she gets really, well, do you think she'll be really hot once she loses the weight?
That's all it is. It's just a little bit around the waist.
No, I'm telling you what, who knows? You don't know what will happen. One thing that can happen, I know what happens to women when they get boob jobs.
Right.
Suddenly when they
got boobs. They both got boobs. It's not
no, but what I'm telling you is that getting a boob job is like losing 100 pounds, okay?
Right.
One day, this chick who has low self-esteem, who accepts you the way you are, doesn't harass you, doesn't nag you or anything, suddenly she's getting attention from other guys.
Right, which she already does.
Right. Well, the more attention she gets from other guys, the less tolerant she'll be of you.
Right. See, and the thing is, she knows I'm engaged, too.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
She knows. So, from what she said...
By the way, you say you're engaged. Are you going to have a prenup?
I'm going to have a prenup, yeah.
Really?
And she knows I'm going to have a prenup, too.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, she knows.
Well, how'd she take that?
She kind of had no choice. I kind of give her the whole thing, you know. You have car insurance, don't you?
Right.
Okay. She went for it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't have much, but I do have a small house. Hey, it's mine. So that's going in the prenup.
Love that.
So, but just trying to fill things out, really, you know, just making sure this is really what I want to do, you know, meeting other girls.
Well, you don't want to marry anybody who's a bitch.
Right. She's not a total bitch, but...
not even a little bit of a bitch.
Yeah, you know, exactly.
I mean, remember, this is the last time you'll have any negotiating power.
Exactly.
After that, she's got your signature.
Right. But see, it's weird because I see her as a wife. She sounds great. She looks great as a wife, you know, loyal and, you know, we'll do the things. But right now that we're not married, it's like if she's either, you know, trying to make me become this husband already or something to that extent. I don't know. Mm-hmm. You know, trying to, you know, make me be a husband. I want to make sure you're going to... You're not going to...
Well, did you tolerate that kind of talk?
No, I don't. I don't put up with it. You know, get into arguments and all that kind of stuff.
You're kind of getting a preview of the future here. You know that.
Right. Yeah.
Take that seriously, baby. It's the Tom Leykis Show at 1-800-5800-TOM. Janice on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
How are you today?
Do you care?
Absolutely.
I'm doing great.
All right. I listen to you all the time. I just wanted to comment about that chick who called in who's only 100 pounds and 5'6".
Yeah.
Don't you think that's just a tad bit on the anorexic or maybe bulimic side?
I think if she's a 32C, she's not bulimic at all.
Really? I mean, I have a girlfriend who, gorgeous girl. I always thought she was perfect, and next thing I know, she comes clean that she's a crank addict and, oh my God, just bulimic, anorexic, doesn't eat, all of these things. It just seems like such an unhealthy weight to me. You know, 110 is thin, but 100 pounds, I mean, that just doesn't sound healthy in any way, shape, or form.
Well, if she feels she looks good and she's happy with it, then baby, I'm all over it. Our email address is my name. It's tom@blowmeuptom.com.
It's the Tom Leykis Show.